Envy is a natural human feeling, because it is human nature to compare ourselves to others in different areas. Therefore, envy as such has no boundaries. One can envy professional perspectives, rapid career growth, physical appearance, health, happy personal life, etc. Few people like to be envied, because envious people are the source of negative energy. They discuss you behind your back, speak arrogantly or aggressively, seek to let you down. In general, they want to hurt you in any possible way. How can you protect yourself from the negative energy of envy? Don't tell a lot about yourself. Sure, it's nice to share your joys and accomplishments. But if a person shows his or her superiority too zealously, boasting of success, and always talking about the great relationship with the authorities, and the victories in romantic affairs, it will surely cause irritation in people prone to envy. So, to escape from envy, give up the habit of putting yourself above others. It is preferable to talk about your personal life, your husband's success, your intelligent children, your understanding mother-in-law, only with your family, and not at work. Since there will always be people that do not have a warm family, unhappy wives or single women. Don't flirt at work, especially with several men at once, even if your business is developing rapidly. In such a way, you will not end up having enemies in the female half of the colleagues. How to act at company parties. No matter how great your party mood is, in any case, do not glorify yourself. You'd rather admire other people, the surroundings, the work of the authorities, the actor's performance, and so on. Don't demonstrate your superiority. If you constantly feel your intellectual superiority in a group or team, do not demonstrate it. Especially do not do it in relations with the authorities. Try to use your intellectual potential to grow spiritually and professionally. Be tactful when speaking to others. If you have problems with self-esteem, do not raise it at the expense of others. Avoid saying "I am so beautiful and fashionable. Not like you." When communicating, do not hurt and do not put your interlocutors in the awkward position. Don't explain and excuse yourself. If you have heard fiction stories about yourself, and they are clearly different from reality, do not rage, or, on the contrary, shed tears. Do not turn away from the conflict. Firmly and briefly, tell the envious person that what he or she says at the moment is not true. You should not get mixed up in arguments why this is not true, how things really are, and so on. Remember that any excuse will be considered by your opponent as a personal victory. And you do not need it. Stop the gossiping resolutely and go back to your business as if nothing has happened. How to react to envy. In some cases, the envious person can be a good man, but he or she is very unhappy and angry at life. And you are not guilty of it. Such a person can have good business contacts with you. How to do it? You just need to increase the self-esteem of your interlocutor. Develop self-esteem in people envying you. The stages of raising your interlocutor's self-esteem include: during the conversation, find out what values this person has. Talk about these values. You will surely come down to some opinion. Be sure to say that you support this and that. While communicating, find out what this person is doing better than you. For example, bakes pancakes, calculates in mind. Find a way to mention that, unfortunately, pancakes are not your strong point, and you cannot imagine your life without a calculator. It is important to come up with nothing unreal and not to exaggerate. Your inability must sound real, otherwise the interviewee will feel a catch. If you cannot find a few core skills, discuss just one thing. The point is to be sincere. When the opponent believes that you are not so good at least in something, he or she will calm down. Ask your opponent to teach you something. Ask how to prepare dough for pancakes, and what the frying pan should be like. Even if you do not find it particularly interesting, you should do this for two reasons. The first one is to let the other person know that he or she means something to you and society, and that he or she is valuable and necessary, and the second reason is that extra knowledge will never interfere with you. Be sincerely grateful for the advice. You will agree that it is hard to envy the person who is sincerely grateful to you for your help and participation. It's correct when speaking about the communication with one envious person. If you are surrounded by a whole flock of envious individuals, and coming in contact with them is vital, you should start with a leader.